I was that kid who never had to try in class. Making smart cases, maintaining good grades, and getting awards always came easy. Teachers always told me that I had potential, that I was a natural, that I have a bright future ahead of me. It felt like a blessing. I felt like wearing a crown. But I only felt so good until I started feeling like the crown of thorns Jesus wore on the cross. When you're the smart one, no one really checks in to see if you're okay. They assume that brilliance is balance, that success means stability, and that getting excellences equals happiness. But it doesn't. Academic burnout doesn't come loud. It whispers. At first, it's pretending that you're focused, flipping through pages without really reading them. And there's pretending to take notes as you stare through the paper, and your mind just off like dust in the sun. And then it's sinking into a quiet ache when understanding slips away. And your heart becomes too heavy and too tired to fight anymore. But I should understand, right? What can you do when you've been praised for so long? When being an academic achiever is the only thing people know you for, and if for something other kids do. And what can you do when you're so smart, that's sounding more like a curse rather than a compliment? They say pressure makes diamonds, but I'm not a diamond. I'm a person. And lately, I've been feeling more like a ghost. I must learn, not for the grades, not for the praise, but for the love of it. Back when curiosity meant being free and not fatigue. Back when questions mattered more than the marks, and when I wasn't just performing excellence, but I was living it. And now, it feels more like a script that I didn't write, like a role that I didn't audition for, and a puzzle that my pieces can't seem to fit. So here's my take on it. I'm not okay. I'm burnt out. Not lost, not failing, not lazy. Just tired. Tired of being naturally smart. Tired of living up to an expectation that I never wanted in the first place. And tired of pretending that this pressure doesn't get to me. I want to learn how to breathe without deadlines chasing my inhale. To be able to wonder without worrying if it fits the marking criteria. And to be smart without having to feel dumb at the same time. Because brilliance isn't struggling, but simply being courageous enough to rise, to rest, to stop performing, and to start healing. Because I'm not ChatGPT that constantly gives out answers. I'm a person who loved learning before it started burning me up. So no, this isn't me giving up. This is me choosing peace over pressure, choosing to breathe over being burnt out. This is me. Still that kid that makes smart cases in class. Still that kid that maintains good grades. And still that kid that gets awards at prize giving. And this time round, I'm getting grades without grace. Not for the marks, but for me. I'm free.